It's Nelson Mandela Day, and Isiphosethu Foundation, based in Auckland Park, focuses on skills development and poverty alleviation in the Joburg CBD. The organization was founded by a group of young university students back in 2020. Today, the organization is hosting a soup kitchen at June's Haven, a home for the elderly in the city centre. I'm joined now by the NGO's founder, Bandile Mathebula. He's in studio with us. Bandile, thank you very much for your time. Tell me more about today's initiative. Why this specific home this year?
Hi, Masego. Thank you so much for having me. So why the NPO at this specific time? So the NPO was basically, the establishment of the NPO was basically influenced by the COVID-19 hard lockdown. During the COVID-19 hard lockdown, we realized the social inequalities in our country that were exposed. We also realized that those that are at the bottom of the socio-economic ladder were the most affected, right? And as young people, we wanted to come up with ideas on how best can we now try and, salvage the whole challenge that young people are facing of unemployment and all of that in the midst of that situation. And then when the lockdown regulations were eased, we were able to come together, strategize, and we were all hungry for the same thing, trying by all means to benefit our disadvantaged backgrounds and communities. So as a result, that's how Isiphosethu Foundation as a whole came about.
So how are you going to encourage those South Africans who are watching right now? I'm sure you are, happy with people helping you out for today for 67 minutes or however long they want to. So just give them more information about today's events, how they can get there, etc.
So today we actually at Parktown at June's Haven is the name of the elderly home that we're visiting. So what we're doing there, we're having a soup kitchen and actually a blanket drive. So we're donating blankets to the elderly there. The location is in Parktown, June's Haven. So on our social media pages, we have given information on the location of the place and how they can actually get there. We have also provided banking details on how they can support us in ensuring that this day becomes a success. We've already started. When we left the place, we had already donated blankets, we had already served the elderly with breakfast and all of that. So we've already done much for the day. Yeah.
Now this question I always ask because a lot of people always say I'm going to do 67 minutes on Mandela Day or 67 whatever on Mandela Day, and I'm going to feel good about myself. But how important is it that you remember the disadvantaged and the ones who are less privileged than yourself throughout the 365 days in a year?
I think it's very important that as most especially as young people, we are in a time where we really as young people need to start assisting each other and uplifting each other. So what I would encourage other people generally on how best they could help other people is just whoever is next to you, whoever is just next to you that you can see that is in need, do whatever you can with the little that you have to ensure that the next person is as happy and satisfied about their life just as you are. So the whole intention is to always try to make someone else's lives better. There's always someone less advantaged than you are, and you always have the ability to give, and wherever possible, you should always do so. Yeah.
You wanted to add something?
No, I just wanted to explain, especially with regards to today's day, that many at times you as young people, specifically an elderly home today, many at times as young people, as our grandparents and our own parents continue to get older, they become more reliant on us as their kids, and looking at the life that we're living now, it becomes very, very, very difficult for us to take care of them and many at times assist them in all their day-to-day activities that they now cannot perform for themselves, And as a result, I think today our main focus and our main objective was simply to try and, acknowledge old age homes, because these old age homes are established for such purposes, taking care of elderly people that either families can no longer take care of, and also appreciate the care workers there because they're doing a fantastic job. Those people are heroes because day in, day out, they're doing a job that, is taking care of another person, and it maybe at times it gets tiring, but I think it is important that wherever possible, we are able to acknowledge the people that are doing work in which elder people feel like they've been excluded in the community, but it is important for us to go there and to motivate them and for them to realize that they're still appreciated in the society.
Yeah. Right. Bandile, thank you very much for speaking to us here on All Angles. That is the founder of the Isiphosethu Foundation, Bandile Mathebula, speaking to us there, and he brings to